Right, you're probably a member of My Healthy Herd now, and you perhaps need a bit more guidance in terms of how to use the Disease Manager Plus module. The first start point is to actually complete the disease risk status. Biosecurity is broken down into 4 components: the risk of disease entry from cattle, people and objects, and then the specific risks that relate to that particular disease. So if we look at Johne's disease, there are many risks that contribute to the risk of entry. And by answering these simple questions and then clicking save, it will then identify the key risks that apply to this herd. So in this particular herd, we've got high risk of entry of general cattle diseases, but only amber risk of entry for Johne's disease. And the reason why this herd has risks is introduced groups of animals with unknown Johne's risk status into the herd over the last 10 years. So there's a probability that the disease exists within the herd. We then need to actually sort of say, well, if the disease has come in, is it likely to spread? And by selecting this option, looking at the disease risk assessment, we can actually identify the risk of disease spread from cow to calf, milk and colostrum, through young stock or adult transmission. This is graphically illustrated, and the risks are all listed here. And by understanding these risks, you can then start to control the disease, and you can select the most appropriate plan for your herd. Exactly the same principle. You click update, answer a series of questions. It's about 20 questions there, and that would actually generate this report. Once you've done this, we can actually then go on to predicting future prevalence within the herd, which is just a great thing to be able to do. And the level of Johne's disease in your herd and the reliability of your tests you use, it's important to appreciate that. And to generate a prevalence report, if you, for instance, had a 30 cow screen here, we've done a targeted sample of high risk cows, we've got 3 positive and 27 negative. What does that mean? We click here, it suggests that of the herd, approximately 10% may be testing positive, but the true herd prevalence, the likely true herd prevalence within the herd is about 36%. However, the risks within that herd we believe are under control, and therefore we feel that we're making good progress. And so this prevalence report will actually help you appreciate which is the most appropriate control plan for your herd. So it's a very neat sort of tool that you can use, and it will predict the future prevalence of Johne's disease in your herd and then give you guidance on the right control approaches and programs you can use. We'll pick up these other elements when we get to the video in the control section.